going first.
Hi.
No. Jim will ask question first.
I sent you my questions.
Hey, did you?
Oh, okay.
100.
I forgot this was a thing we had to do, so.
Nice. Well, improv time then, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure.
didn't forget. I just.
Does Will get a 2 for not doing his homework?
Sure. As does Ben.
Thank you.
This homework was not formally set, and there was no mid-semester reminder, so.
We discussed it, motherfucker. Ugh. I'm not your dad or your mum. I'm not going to remind you to do your homework.
You really should, to be honest. I cannot be relied upon to do it, so.
Evidently so, motherfucker. Evidently so.
Can be relied upon to turn up, though.
Yeah, well, not the last 2 weeks, but sure.
Truly, one Deeg does the literal less than bare minimum. It is truly incredible every time. God dang. So, to remind the class then, apparently this is the role I'm falling into, as to what was said
Yeah.
last session.
Mr. Bland, I need the toilet.
No! You've been twice already, Jim!
Too real.
Yep. Number 2, that's what he was going to do, number 2. We discussed it last time, we've all played, about the idea of you boys interviewing adventurers, and you can be the adventurers and do the interview questions. We're going to have golden buzzers, and you're going to see who you want to hire to go and attack the big, scary thing in the desert. And I think, Will, you promised 1,000 characters for this session?
I mean, I can do it if you want.
You promised it.
If you want to sit here for however long, we can do it.
I actively don't want it, but you did promise it, so
yeah,
we'll do it. We'll do it after the session.
I've got 1,000 ready. No worries.
Oh yeah, what are they called?
You what?
What are they called?
I've numbered them.
Oh, what numbers?
So I've got 1.
Can we not go through
3,
this?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I skipped 9, went straight to 10, 11.
Okay.
11 number 2, 12,
Ooh.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If anyone wants me to stop at any point, please say and I won't.
no, continue.
Have exactly the same stats.
There we go. I've removed him from the Discord. Okay. We'll see when he figures it out and joins back. There we go.
You did ask, so you know.
I said after the session. Anyway.
No, you asked what are the numbers, and so I started naming them.
1 to a billion. Cool. Got it.
No,
Right.
only 1,000.
What?
You said 1,000.
Oh. Okay.
I said 1,000. Right?
Anyway.
Are you going to send them to the head teacher because he's talking Brexit?
He doesn't deserve them. So.
What is his back chat? Everyone shut the fuck up. Anyway.
No, free speech.
Okay, so
Your free speech, motherfucker. I'm an admin. I do what I want.
Respect goes both ways, Mr. Bland.
I have no respect for you!
Time
Yeah,
for the Discord.
I was going to say that him for a little bit. Oh, shit. Anyway, yeah, so it was the idea was find 3 questions within character to ask all these little adventurers you want to hire. You have a set amount of gold, 10,000 gold to be precise, to hire these adventurers from. I'm going to ban him. I've timed him out for 60 seconds.
Very nice.
Anyway, okay, so yeah, you all meant to think of
Let
3
him off
questions.
lightly, sir.
I did, thank you, teacher's pet Jim. Actually, no, it's probably Rowan. Let's be real. Anyway. Yeah, 3 questions. You guys are playing the NPCs and the fucking things. I couldn't. This was meant to be the session after I got back from the wedding. I couldn't be asked to do anything. So it's just all you boys to session. So good luck. I'm going to sit back, drink my beer, and not say a word all session, apart from just laughing occasionally, hopefully.
Brilliant.
It's my plan. If anyone thinks of their questions, please send them to me, because I can double check if you've duplicated them with anybody else. If not, don't worry, we'll see what happens. You can improv them, who gives a fuck. Who would like to be the first adventurer called in? Ah, words.
Is that us as well?
Yeah, everything. Well, I'm doing nothing this session, genuinely.
Oh, I thought you'd have some gentlemen lined up for us.
I do, but we'll see where you guys get to and go from there. Oh, hearing a lot of volunteers, so I may just roll the dice. It's actually actively like being a teacher, isn't it? Christ. Oh, we'll wait for Will to get back. He's probably had his 60 seconds. Yeah, he's untimed out now, so. Although I actually can't force him back into the Discord. We'll be waiting a long time, who knows?
Christ.
I don't know how timeouts work, to be honest. That doesn't matter with power.
You just put him on naughty step for a bit.
Uh,
So.
thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Alright, well, does anyone actually have any characters prepared?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a bunch on D&D Beyond I'm gonna pull from.
Excellent. Would anyone actually want to go first, or should I kick it off?
Kick it off.
Do roll a dice.
Yeah.
Number us and roll a dice.
It shall be Discord. I'm pretty sure Will's at the bottom, because he has a Y at the start of his name.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Rowan's
I
going
was just,
first.
I was just having a smoke.
Having a what, sorry?
The smoke. So I knew it would take a while to to get everyone together.
Well, I kicked Will and he hasn't come back yet, so.
yeah.
Could you, like, shout through the wall or something, Oakland?
Yeah, I can go harass him.
Ah, thank you. Alright, I think for the question order, I guess we'll do fucking spreadsheet for. Oh nice, I have this prepared. Good old me. He prepared this. Who are you first?
Woo.
Then Obo, then Fenric, then Vincenzo, then Zervin, and then him. For questions. Any objections?
So is this the order of us asking questions to other adventurers, or us
Yes.
being the adventurers?
Asking questions. You guys organically do what you want for who's the adventurer, when, what, where, and why.
Cool.
Can you write that down so I don't get confused?
Absolutely.
I'm already confused.
Boom. That is copy pasted straight
Perfect.
from my fucking notes. There you go, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
I'm leaving him till last because I know that's going to probably be an absolute fucking catastrophe for the person involved.
100%.
Yes. Oh, Rowan. Don't you worry, sir. He's already on. If you want to send me his name, I will copy it, because I know I'm not going to have a fucking chance of remembering what the fuck it was last time, or spelling it all accurately.
Okay.
I remember that much, at least. Where are your characters, Ren? When are they in here as well?
Sent them, yeah.
Oh, they're straight to me. I thought it was in the Discord. My bad.
No, I sent them to you in Discord.
Oh.
I don't have images, but I've got PDFs if you want them.
No, it's fine. It's just like purely. They don't massively need the fucking visuals, but it's just there. Da-da-da-da. Oh, that's them sorted. That is an incredible name, Rowan.
Thank you.
That is your name in this. There we go. Oh, so. What's Will saying? Bitch.
They never returned.
Potentially.
I think you should put 13 next to Will's name.
Mhm.
I don't know, for minutes late.
Hmm. That's a great start.
Classic one dig D&D.
Oppressive silence.
Fun.
All you can hear is Lugubrious's squeaky leather squeaking.
I just fired my Glock a bunch of times next to the mic, but it didn't pick it up, so.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. It's loud.
I hope the person upstairs is okay. If you just fired it into the...
It's fine, we live on the top floor.
Ah, cool. Cool.
Ah, that's cold.
There we go. Geezer's back. So, L Party finds itself sat around a nice table. Not the best way to interview people, but fuck it. Not the best player for the job.
I wouldn't
such
use a
as the one.
circular table. It feels like they're unequal now.
No, God, it was next to impossible to find a map that wasn't like fucking circular there, so fuck it.
Well, map.
What? Yeah, I could roll 20 up. It doesn't matter at all, it's fine. But it's just there, should anyone want it.
Visual aid.
Yes, visual aids. So, party sat around the nice big round table. And if Rowan, you want to describe the creature that walks into the room.
Squeaking elegantly into the room. You see a very tall, well, not that tall, but wearing very high heels, drow elf. Kind of very fancily turns himself into the room, gives a little swish of his rapier and his beard, and goes to sit at the interview chair, swinging his right leg over the top instead of actually pulling the chair out. Kind of reminiscent of some other characters you might know.
Who are you?
I am Lugubrious John Vanforth.
What are you?
What am I? I am
What-
many things. I am a knower, a mercenary, which is why I'm here, a thief, an adventurer, a very great individual, somewhat of a rogue, a spellcaster.
That's a lot of things. What? Why?
Why? Why what?
Just why? Why are you here?
Are your three questions who, what, and why?
I think so. Yeah. I have a
That's-
third
that's fine.
that it might be used, but it's something
No, I like it. I like it.
that I
Well-
sent to Tom and then changed at the last minute because it didn't fit the conversation.
I did notice the little cheeky edit.
Yeah. I mean, I can do that one instead.
Thank you, man.
You want to?
you?
Do you want to die, Lugubrious?
Well, not if this, not particularly. Well, You asked me. You asked me why. I want merely recompense for a great deed, for which you are hiring me, apparently. But if I'm about going to die, then, well, I may reconsider. That wasn't in the job description.
It's not necessarily. It's just a question.
Well, the answer is no. I will evade death. For I am superior.
Who you will write down notes and then pass on to the next person.
Which would be
This is
Obo.
me. Absolutely. One sec.
Wazak? Did you
Also-
just call me a Wazak?
Also, I'll be right back. Bye.
It's a term of endearment in my culture, sir.
I see. Right.
My first question is, why do you stand like that?
Well, a man of my skills must take a certain poise. I must always be ready to move, to jump, to leap, to fight, to stab.
Right. Bit of a fruity answer.
Well, I am fruity.
Right.
I will. I must admit.
Right, second question. If you found yourself in the belly of a giant beast, how would you escape?
Travel to the inside of its neck and cut its head off.
Pretty straightforward.
If anyone else has follow-up questions, by the way, or the person asking questions does, feel free to jump in.
Well, that's more than 3.
Yeah, the 3 was just so we'd have a good set time limit and expectations for it.
I see.
But I don't want to, if you've got a thing you want to say it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll cap it on. Right, and my last question for you, Lugubrious, is how would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
100 men.
100 men. On this adventure, you'll have to hack down big swarms.
Well, I do love hacking. I would travel on my mighty phantom steed, take my sword, cut down those closest to me. I would then launch my fires and lightning at the furthest away, achieving this all in one beautiful swoop.
A soup.
Swoop!
Right, and is the phantom steed, would we have to pay extra for that?
No, that's one of my prepared spells.
Right, okay. Right, thank you, Lugubrious.
You're very
That's
welcome.
all I had.
And then I have Fenric next, followed by Vincenzo.
Right. Geezer. What was the first thing you went on a quest for?
First thing I went on a quest. Now, I have had long life, so let me stall a little bit longer and I will think of something.
No, take your time. Remembering one's backstory can be quite filled with pressure, I understand.
Yes, well, it all fits in your memory and some of it's made up. None of it's written down at all.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I would say the first adventure I ever went on was, in fact, to steal this rapier here. And
Who'd
I
you steal
noticed,
it from?
some magical-looking fellow who thought himself quite important. I saw a little bit of myself in him, I guess, and felt immediately envious. I hated him at once, and I knew I had to take something from him. he had travelled into the lower portions of Bow, you see, and I was a rather poor child, but I knew I had talent in bigger things. So I saw this rapier. I waited to see what seedy little massage parlour he was going to, the cheeky rogue. And-
big cheeky.
Oh, yes, very cheeky. And I took it from him while he was obtaining services. That was my first adventure.
Oh, wicked. What, in your opinion, is the best preparation of a potato?
A fine question. I am partial to a jacket, for it is easy to prepare, and one can use it with many sorts of leftovers. And convenience while on the road, as an adventurer, is very desirable. Yes, I shall go with the jacket potato.
Yes. Yeah. Looks over at Obo's like, that's a fucking good choice. That's good.
All
That's
right,
good.
innit? All right, yeah,
That's
yeah,
good. I love a jacket potato.
So it's a good potato. It's not my favourite, but it's a respectable option.
Well, yeah, no, it's respectable. It's not objectively the best, but
right.
it's a very good choice.
Right, not bad, this geezer. Not bad.
Who was the first person you witnessed die?
First person I witnessed die. Well, I've seen many die in the undergrowths of Bow, down in the ditches. Probably my mother, who died while she was giving birth to me.
Oh, you witnessed that, and you remember it.
No, I don't remember it, but I probably saw it. So I'll go with the technically correct answer, rather than something that is harder to come up with on the spot.
Oh, God. Fair enough. Alright. With those questions.
Good evening, Vincenzo Tingletoes.
Very obliged, Vincenzo.
First question: what is your strongest defense in a battle?
Oh, easily my evasion. I simply ask for an attack to be strung at me, and then I evade it. I will dodge, I will dive, I will dip.
Very dexterous, interesting. On the other foot, what is the greatest foe you have ever bested?
Greatest foe I have ever bested is myself.
Oh.
Because I have never met any enemy greater than I.
Jesus.
For I simply wish to lie down and do nothing all day.
Fucking hell.
Little
Look at
full
me
of
now.
himself, yes, full of self. No, do go on.
I merely wish to recline. But I have defeated that impulse. And now look at me. Dressed in wonderful leathers, beautiful heels, a great beard. Although this grows passively, I haven't put any effort into it.
Oh, of course.
And I have completed many adventures. Yes, myself.
Many adventures. Okay. Solo. Not a team player, then, as it were.
What? No, God no.
Okay, thank you. And finally, you see a wayward cart hurtling down a hill at a great crowd of people. You are able to stop the cart, but you have to push an innocent in front of it. This will be certain death for that innocent, but will save the greater number. How would you proceed?
See. Is there any way to maximize the killing?
Well, let the cart go onwards.
I see. I kill the innocent and let the cart go down the hill.
Interesting answer. Very well, thank you. On to my colleague. Wait, that's you. Him?
It would be Zervin.
Oh yeah, Zervin. Ask
Yeah,
your questions.
This
So here we go. What uniquely separates? Do you want? Do you want to do it yourself, Rowan?
Go on.
No, you can do it. Yeah, go on.
Hello, Lugubrious. This is really hard.
I would like to hear Tom do an impression of all of our characters at least once tonight.
Yes.
Well, I'll leave it up to the person doing the character to decide how it's done. But I'm
Yes.
happy to do whatever.
Hello there. Well, I'm Zervin, and I have 3 questions for you. First question: what uniquely separates you from the other candidates? Well, none of the candidates are me, are they? That's quite an obvious one. Nobody could be like me. I am the ghouliest on the Burnford. Right. Okay. Bit of a cheap answer, but I'll take it. What would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde? Well, as I mentioned before, with the slaying of 100 men, I would take a similar approach and merely scale it to the size of the horde. Get on my phantom steed. I would attack those closest to me, keep dodging and diving their attacks, and using my lightning and flames to attack those further away from me. I would head straight for the strongest of the horde, chop off his head. Okay, brave. And finally, what is your favourite children's tale and why? Children's tale? I have not been a child for many years, since I was a child. Difficult question. I think I would probably choose the big bad wolf. Because something about wolves really excites me. I really love wolves. I draw them all the time. Men wolf, woman wolf, dress up as wolves. Oh, I absolutely
Do you
love
ever draw
wolves.
those women and
Furry.
men wolves diddling each other?
Have you been at my diary?
He's a furry, kill him!
I am not a furry.
A furry? He's got a speech impediment. I don't think we should kill him. That might be seen as ableist.
It's a mere pastime. Nothing for you to be concerned with.
Can I have an extra question?
Yeah,
No.
What's your persona?
Lupus.
He even says the fucking old words for the animals as well.
Lupus the direwolf. Do not mock me. Will that be all?
Yeah, go on,
I
go.
believe
You know,
so.
waiting room. Bugger off. We'll let you know how it's done in a minute.
No, he's got him's got questions as well.
Oh, him's got questions.
Don't you wish to know my prices?
That as well. Don't worry.
And I'm not talking about fan art.
Will,
Oh, hello.
hello.
Can you please sing a song that describes your mental state?
Well, I feel somewhat embarrassed. But I am still proud. I, lugubrious. No, I cannot sing.
Mm. And
Sing,
what's your
Wolf
favorite,
Boy. How?
color?
Does that satisfy you, Fenric?
Yeah, it's alright. I would have preferred you sang for him, though. Go and answer his other questions.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is black like my heart.
Oh, Christ.
Wait, what was that?
Black like my heart.
Ugh. Okay, I'm done.
You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah.
a local vendor called Hot Topic.
Scribbling things down in the notebook. It's not legible, but
Why has everyone got a
scrib-
notebook? I ain't got a fucking notebook.
How are you going to keep notes of what
No
everyone
one gets
says?
fucking
Oh,
notebook.
I've been smearing it on my arms with grease.
Oh, Bo, you're right next to. We can share. We can share. You,
Oh,
you
right,
take
right.
that page.
Thanks, Geezer.
Oh.
Thank you.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'll carry on with my grease arms, don't worry.
Mm.
Well, is
Right.
that everything?
No, wait, before you go, Jeffrey speaks up. An important question. How much would you be charging for your services?
Well, I would charge the most you could ask for, really. But I suppose that, if you want my full effort, and apparently there is some danger, now that I know that, then it won't be a small sum. At least 1,000 gold.
So I'll write down 1,000 gold. And do you have any family or loved ones you are leaving behind? I mean, do you have any family or loved ones?
Well, no, not really. I fell out with them a while ago.
Excellent. Any further questions?
When do I get paid?
Not from you. From the party.
Nah, it's good.
I think that's all we need to know from this geezer. Hi.
Nah, he's good. He's good to leave.
Okay, we'll get back to you when we have an answer for you. Goodbye.
We've heard enough.
Goodbye.
That's the wrong voice.
He leaves the room. Okay. So, that was an interesting character. If you were to rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, ein and something. Something or other, yes.
Jar.
What would we say? Who are you? 1 to 10?
He seems good. Good out of 10. I suppose.
Well, there's only one number in good and 0, so I can write 0 down.
No, go. It's a yes from me. So that's,
Oh, do we have the golden buzzer, by the way?
You do have the golden buzzer. You can
Okay.
use it any time to immediately hire the NPC.
Can we just scream golden buzzer when we find someone we like?
Fuck yeah, of
Or
course.
do you want me to use the soundboard?
I have that completely muted, but if you want to do both, feel free.
I don't have it muted, and it's a
Well.
mistake.
Yes.
Oh, not that one.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't even hear this. I'm going to talk over it if it's happening. Okay. Would we rather do 1 to 10, or yes, no, or just fucking decide at the end who we liked?
Whatever.
I think you should keep
I'd go
track
1
of
to
our
10.
averages, so that we can remember.
All
I
right.
think you do 1 to 10, and then we do the most vague version of that.
Perfect. Okay, Jim, 1 to 10. I'll interpret your answers.
Good.
Good, that's a 7. All right. Obo, 1 to 10.
7.65.
Okay. Fenric.
Complete knobhead 3.
Perfect. Vincenzo.
Well, he's a magical user, but there's numerous red flags, and he's very full of himself.
I'm a
Give
bit
him a
worried about his
6.
lone wolf attitude.
Yeah, give him a 6, just because he's magic. He's got some magic.
7.
Hmm.
How would you rate yourself, 7?
Oh, 10 out of 10. No. Well, he does seem fairly powerful, but was a bit of an arse. I wouldn't mind hiring him and sending him in first,
I changed my character to this character to level 6. Haha.
Yeah, you are hiring for both the help on the boat and potentially suicide missions, remember, boys, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Them being an arsehole isn't necessarily a bad thing. 7 number, please.
8.
8. Whoa. Him?
9.
Is that a no? Or a Perfect. All right. Would anyone like to volunteer to go second?
Bugger.
Yo. And you were doing. I've already forgotten his name.
Kaiser.
Oh. So, after much discussion, Jet Fuel sends for the next adventurer to enter the room. Ahead of you, if you'd like to describe the character as they walk in, Rian.
Yep. So the character that you see is like a little wolf boy. He's clad in kind of Romanesque armor. Well, it does not cover his bod because he's very proud of it. He's got one bronze eye. And that's about it. Like five. Let's call him 5'6".
Who are you?
Us. Fuck me. Kaiser.
Who are you? Writes down. Fuck me, Kaiser.
Nice.
Hail of Blades user.
Interesting. What are you?
Well, I'm This is meant to be in a Scottish accent, but it's completely gone from me. Scottish. Oh,
Hello, Haggis.
hello. Haggis.
Dublin.
I'm the son of I'm the son of Kaiser. Son of Kaiser. Son of Kaiser. And so on.
So, occupation son. Yes.
Aye.
Okay. Excellent. Do you want to die?
Only in battle, young one.
Excellent. Over to you, Obo.
Take it away, Tom.
Am I doing Obo?
I can't do both.
Why do you stand like that? Wait, you're currently doing a Scottish. What's Obo's voice again? Don't do it,
Cockney.
Rian. You'll regret.
Yeah, no, I'll lose it. Cockney. She's a Cockney.
I don't know. I can do Cockney.
You couldn't do Cockney.
What,
It's
Marco
easy to
apples and
do.
pears?
Why do you stand like that?
I used to be a dog, but then managed to stand up on my hind legs, but I've not quite got it, so I stand a bit weird. Aye.
Right. If you found yourself in the belly of a giant beast, how would you escape, Mucker?
I'd probably just let it carry me out, as it were.
Oh.
I'd just wait.
Shit out. Write that down, okay? How would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
Hack and slash, aye. Just bring
Until
down
it's-
my blade until there's no more enemies left.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Over to Fenric.
A second dog boy.
Oh,
It's alright, a person before you was also very like, he would roleplay as a wolf, but you've lived that, so I feel like if we got you, the other guy would be a bit insensitive for you to be around.
right. Yeah, that is kind of
yeah.
Oh god, what do you call it? Culture thievery.
Yeah, it's cultural appropriation.
Cultural
I think, yeah. Anyway, what was the first quest you ever went on?
I went with my da and we seized some shitty island off the coast of
You
Grace.
took a whole island.
Whole island, aye.
Is it still under your family's control?
Aye.
How
You
big
know,
is the
it's
island?
good.
The
I
island,
think
it's fucking hell. Approximately 1,633 kilometers.
Oh, of course.
Or 631 square miles if you're.
Huh.
What's the name of this island?
Lesbos.
God.
Alright. Well, what, in your opinion, is the best preparation of a potato?
I wouldn't lower myself to eating that peasant food.
Oh. But what if it was the only option you had on the road?
Raw.
Ooh.
They're slightly poisonous when they're raw.
Not to me,
Not okay. So you're immune to poison,
Potato poison, and potato poison only.
right?
It's because you're Irish.
Fucking Scottish, you fucking dickhead.
All right. Who was the first person you saw die?
First person. So, me dar's dar.
Right. All right. Your great granddad.
Aye.
Right. How did he die?
He ate too many raw potatoes.
Ah. But you're immune to it.
I'm immune, yeah.
All right. It's all right. Yeah, that's enough of my questions.
Aye, thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, good day.
Hello.
Confusing family tree, that one. I can only imagine.
Well, I've just got a dar, and he's got a dar, and he's got a dar, and he's got a dar.
Fair.
Not that confusing.
What would you say is your strongest defense in battle?
My strongest defense in battle.
Yeah.
Is my ability to run away and put someone else in front of me.
Interesting. So not very heroic. What about the greatest foe you have ever bested?
The expectations of my dar.
That's going to be a common theme, isn't it?
And if you,
I mean, it is in regular interviews as well, to be fair.
and if you saw a cart hurtling down a hill towards a crowd of innocent people, you had the option to throw one innocent person in front of it, knowing that their certain death would stop those people's death. What would you do?
Can I throw something else in front of it, or has it got to be an innocent person?
It's up to you.
Right.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, the hill is completely smooth. There are no props and no furnishings, no plants, just a person.
Probably just ignore it and walk off.
Okay, kill the most people. Okay, thank you.
Well, I wouldn't be directly involved in the deaths that way, would I?
This the issue of moral obligation and your conscience, should you have one, but that's fine. My questions are done.
Right.
Urban?
Devon.
Yeah. Sorry, just a bit distracted. So, what uniquely separates you from the other candidates?
Well, I'm a dog.
A dog. So
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, that means you'll try and sleep with all the women. Is that right?
Oh, I can't help myself, really.
Bit of an old dog, are you?
Oh,
Right, let me just write that down. Possible sexual assaulter.
Christ.
And what would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde?
well, I think what we should do is send the weakest in first. Kind of soften them up a bit and then
Meat shields.
go in ourselves and claim all the glory.
Yes, I think we might use a variation of your strategy. Yeah. Writes down want to be sent in first. And just a bit of a whimsical one. What is your favourite children's tale and why?
Children's tale. I like that one about fucking hell, I'm drawing a right blank here. About them two children that going
Hansel and
towards
Gretel?
die. Aye,
Sorry, Gransel and Heather?
aye, that's one.
Legally distinct, thank you.
Yes, it is a wonderful tale. A wonderful, wonderful tale. That I write down possible beta.
Is that BETA or BAITER?
BAITER.
Ah,
Zervan is very much giving Richard Owardy tonight. Very much.
and then him.
What's your favourite colour?
Red.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then it'll be Jeffrey at the end. Right, so how much are you charging to join us on this adventure?
Aye, well, I was thinking, because of my family lineage and my strength as an adventurer that's very apparent, about two, oh fuck! 2,000 gold.
I write down on my note, has stutter when nervous.
That was a lot of twos. I don't think we have that much money, in fact. Wow. And do you have any family or loved ones?
Aye.
Okay. Any other questions?
What, me to you?
No, the party to you.
Oh, right.
I guess that's a no. Well, thank you for your time. We will get back to you.
When will I get
Goodbye.
my money?
We will get back to you. Goodbye.
Right, good boy.
Cool. Alright, 1 out of 10. Sorry, 1 to 10 even. My bad. Don't put words in your mouth, Jim. Sorry. Jim, 1 to 10.
1 to 10?
1 to 10. For fuck me, cancer.
Prime candidate.
Okay, so it's a 3.
10 out of 10. Oh, yeah, okay.
No, that's better then. Okay. Or a 5. Wow. Good choice. Well.
Probably a 4.
Cool. Fenric?
Oh yeah, like a 5 probably. He was pretty average dog boy.
Vincenzo?
Well, seemed enthusiastic for a fight, but far too expensive. 4.
Zervan?
Seemed like good fodder. About an 8.
Expensive fodder, though, Zervan.
And him?
2.
2. And who are you, just to be clear, which prime would you mean?
10. Who you is all
Actual.
on board.
Okay, cool.
Consenting to go off and die is all I need.
Cool. Alright. Mix of numbers for sure. Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Cool. You, Monsieur, can be the first picture I find. Here you go. What's your name?
Dr.
Who are you?
Hello.
Sorry, Doctor
Wait, let me
Bot.
think. Box. Hello, I'm Dr. Box. Dr. Box is a, I don't know, like 4'9" tiefling. Very lovely red, wearing some lovely blue robes, and holding a line. A
Stop.
lovely mace and a shield.
Nice.
Hello.
Who are
What
you?
can I do for you? Dr. Box.
What are you, doctor?
Well, I'm a cleric and something of a healer.
Doctor of what? What'd you get your doctorate in, sir?
Well, I haven't got a doctorate yet. It's merely a nickname, but I'm hoping that this will pay my way through medical school if I can do well.
Right, okay. Do you want to die?
Not really. I'm quite good at preventing that. Really, don't intend to anyway. Not for a while.
Interesting. But carry on. I'll just make some notes.
Why do you stand like that?
Well, I mean, so I've always stood 2 feet on the ground. My armor's quite heavy, so I slouch a bit. Oh yeah, he's wearing armor.
Right. If you found yourself in the belly of a giant beast, how would you escape?
Oh, well, I mean, my mace isn't very sharp, but I could. I've got some probably guiding bolt my way through the carcass of the beast. Shoot it a bunch of times. Mine my way out using my god-granted powers.
What god is that?
I didn't think that far. What have I written down?
What is it? What are they cleric of?
Life. It's the only free one. I guess
Hiln.
Hiln. Yeah, Hiln. What's his name? Vincenzo writes, Hiln.
Get your own character's name for a second, lad.
Yeah. I'm not playing him. He's gone from my mind.
True. That's fair. That's reasonable.
A method.
Right, and last question. How would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
100 men. Well, I could certainly clobber a few with this old mace here, and I can. Well, what does this do? Yeah, I think I'd grind them down. I can heal myself, and I have a spell that can enhance my durability, shall we say? So I think I would just stand in there and gradually batter them. Keep topping myself up.
Right, okay. That's all.
Thank you.
Enrique.
Right. What is the first thing you went on a quest for?
Well, I was hired on in a mercenary guild, and we were dispatched across the seas to rescue a local diplomat from another island, from an island. But we didn't get all that far because we were raided by pirates. But we managed to beat them off. So it was a rescue mission. It didn't go successfully, but we all survived.
Oh, you beat them off, did you?
With my mace and spells,
You have a
combatively.
beating off spell.
No.
Scribble down something in my notebook.
Well, you
I'm
got the
sorry,
wrong-
on my grease arms.
The wrong end of the stick, as it were.
Sounds like you had the wrong end of the stick, geezer.
No.
I just write gay really big in my notebook.
You like grip the pencil with like your full fist and just scratch into the page. Yay!
It's engraved in the table underneath.
You hand him a carbon copy. It's like, there you go. It's gay.
Here's your gay card, sir.
Your gay
Don't
license
drop
has
it.
been
Please
removed.
use it. Please use it wisely.
Right, since you're on the seas, you probably had quite a few answers to this one, but what's the best preparation of the potato?
Hold on, do I have...
Nature's
on.
apple, as it were.
I would say apples are nature's apples, but
No, potatoes are nature's apples.
I think roasted.
Much like a cow is nature's cart. Carry on.
I think roasted. I love chucking
roasted
potatoes in the
potato.
coals of a fire, and it's a lovely, a little crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside snack, like an armadillo.
Oh. Write this down in notebook. What the fuck is an armadillo? Check later.
So, reference to a 90s TV ad, I think.
Also just an animal.
Yeah.
No, he's referencing the armadillo from
Wait,
the
what?
advert. They made it real later on.
What the fuck is a 90s TV advert?
Are you in character?
I vaguely remember it for
course.
some reason.
It's because I've shown it you. It was a Harry Enfield TV advert. Whatever, it's irrelevant. It's pretty funny, actually. I'll link it. Carry on.
Right. Who was the first person you saw die?
My mother. She got the consumption when I was but 8 years old. It was
Lots
terrible.
of mum death.
Drove me to pursue a career in medicine. Actually, alas, too late to save her. But yes, it was sad.
Yeah, that sounds sad. Sorry to hear it, man.
Thank you. That is not what I meant to write.
Dr. Box, thanks.
Yeah, that's me.
They call me Dr. Box.
It's like Bert Chervil, just says his name every time he leaves the room.
Dr. Box.
I'm not a real doctor, but
You can put me in
I'm a
this
real
for
box.
Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway. Are you doing Vincenzo, Ben?
How you do?
Oh, it is I, Vincenzo. What is your strongest defense in battle?
Well, I mean, in this I've got spells that protect myself and others, but in this particular situation, I can call on my god to turn away the undead. I think that could be useful.
Excellent.
Just
What
the
is
once,
the-
though.
Don't interrupt me again. What is the greatest foe you have bested?
I will make something up. An owl bear.
Ah,
Clobbered it
I
with
think
me
I-
mace, I did.
wow. That's impressive. And if you were to be on a hill that is completely flat with nothing nearby and only one person stood next to you and it was a cart travelling down the hill towards a large group of innocent people that would be immediately killed upon impact, and you had the chance to push the said person standing next to you in front of the cart and stop it from moving entirely, what would you do?
I would push one person under the cart immediately. I do have a spell that would allow me to revive them from death, but I could be able to save everyone in that situation if I had a diamond on me.
Do you not think it would be more moral to chuck yourself in front of the cart and not commit murder?
Oh no. No, then I couldn't save anybody else.
Interesting. Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Evan, your turn.
Wow.
We'll have gone AFK.
Classico.
Come on, him. You could at least say something before you leave.
You look at him and his eyes have glazed over.
You'll have to excuse him. He's defecating in the corner again. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
Hold on, I think he's clocked back in.
You with us again, him?
Oh yeah.
We do have a doctor on hand in front of you. In fact,
Do you require medical assistance?
Was it my go?
No,
serve it.
no,
Either.
it's my go. You just kind of dozed off for a second there.
And
You
you're
go
back
on.
in the room. What uniquely separates you from the other candidates?
And I feel like I'm the only tiefling I saw in that waiting room. I could be wrong. I don't know what the other characters are. My devotion.
Right, sound concerned with race.
My devotion to the protection of life and the eradication of undeath. It's an abomination to my god. Undeath. It's a bit gross,
So,
isn't it?
sorry, if I could just interject, you were quite willing to do some necromancy earlier. You mentioned a rebirth spell.
Oh no! It brings them back from the dead immediately after. It's not the same as animating dead. That's
Uh-huh.
necromancy, and that's some weird shit.
Okay.
You kind of grab
I
the
don't
soul
think-
before it has a chance to run off and shove it back in there. So it's not like So there's the technicalities of the spell. You see.
Okay. I'll have to trust you on that one.
Thank you.
Don't trust him on that one, Opa.
I don't trust him either. I don't think necromancy's got a time limit.
Too right.
Very
It's not.
odd.
There's no 5-second rule for necromancy for fucking giving someone their life back.
Right. Well, as someone who specializes in knowledge about the undead, what would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde?
Well, I think as I said, I would turn them away with my thingy-majiggy, and then we could just beeline it straight for the beacon.
Yes, I like that tactic.
Yeah.
All right. Just write down a big tick. Right. And final question, bit of a whimsical one. What is your favourite children's tale and why?
I think. Fuck. I don't think.
All right, take your time.
I think Peter Pan. Young
Peter
boy that
Pan.
becomes magical and learns to fly, and it's overall generally a cool guy. Fights pirates,
Right.
I have
that.
a little bit of a problem with pirates,
Oh, interesting. I write down a possible Peter Pan syndrome, maybe man-child. Thank you. Wonderful responses. I'll let you go on to the next question.
Thank you. Shit, I've lost his voice.
No,
Your
it is
turn,
him turn. Yes.
What's your favourite colour?
Well, red, like my skin, like fire.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's okay. How much do you cost?
Oh, well, medical school isn't cheap. 1,200 gold?
12. Okay. And do you have any family or loved ones?
Yes, my father's still out there somewhere, and I've got a couple of sisters and brothers, but I haven't seen them in a few years. But, they live Dank Morpork, so, yes.
Excellent. Okay, any other questions?
No?
No.
Thank you.
Apparently not. Thank you for the interview. We will get back to you when we have a yes or no. Goodbye.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye.
Slam.
Bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right, who are you? Out of 10.
1, don't like him.
Ooh.
Yoo-hoo.
Well,
You don't fuck with the
Savage.
necromancy. Sorry.
yeah, that took a turn, didn't it? Obo.
I like this idea about just getting rid of the undead and killing the big one. I think that might be quite useful, to be honest. So we'll give him a solid 7.
Excellent.
Hang on, how much does he cost?
1,200.
1,200.
Right. Yeah,
Pulled
7.
out of arse.
I think that's the general theme. Fenric, out of 10.
Like a 6. The necromancy puts me off a little bit, but if he can deal with the undead, also he could be cannon fodder.
And Vincenzo? Out of 10?
Yeah, healing's good. 7. That was
Zerban out of 10?
Oh, a nice round 8.
Don't think I think your answers, Ron. And him out of 10?
2.
2. No reason, just 2 again. Perfect.
Red's not a good colour.
Reasonable.
Literally just the colour thing.
basing on your answer, basing on your own question. That's a chat move.
Reasonable. All right. And Dr. Box is gone. Who would like to step into the ring next?
Yeah, go on.
Nice. What's your character name?
My character is Viaticum.
Yeah,
I'll
Cum.
spell,
okay.
I'll spell it out for you, young man.
It ends in cum, so I can spell it. don't
Yeah,
worry.
it fucking does. Hell yeah.
I'll give
There
it
you
a
go.
shot.
Like all good things.
Already got it. Fucking nailed it. Let's
There
go.
you go, lad. This sort of wooden plunking enters the room, and you see a warforged who is very spindly and sort of tall, and they're covered in barnacles and like seaweed that has like grown on them, like algae, so they're a little bit mossy. And they step into the room and they just stand in front of you very quietly and look at all of you in the eyes and then just go, acknowledgement.
Who are you?
I am Viaticum of the 7th Voyage.
Okay. What are you?
My primary function is to put myself in the position of the boat on long seafaring journeys. I connect myself with the helm and I navigate and drive.
Interesting. Very noble profession. Do you want to die, Viaticum?
I've never held fear in my heart upon the concept of death because I cannot experience such a thing. Not truly.
Oh, okay. Well, Obo.
Hey, it's me, Obo. Rent's not here right now. Why do you stun like that?
I have experienced many years of weathering on my wooden legs. Salt water is quite irritating if you are stood in one position and attached to a boat for several thousand years.
I see. And if you found yourself in the belly of a giant beast, how would you escape?
I would navigate my way back out of the beast by using some of my skills, including stepping into a different dimensional plane for 8 hours and finding my way out, or finding an ally to cut him down from the outside.
Good answer. And how would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
Well, I would use some of my most profound spells that summon clouds, often massive clouds of thorns, arrows, anything projectile based, and hide in the ethereal realm and find their deepest, darkest fears and use them against them.
A combination of arrows and nightmares. Got it.
Smile.
Okay. Thank you, Fenric next. Are you doing
Go on, lad.
Fenric or am I?
Nah, go on.
Oh. Fuck.
Alright, geezer.
Alright, geezer, it's me, Fenric. Going straight back to Gabba Grievous, I am.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right.
They're so similar.
What was the first quest you ever went on? And why?
It was when I was first made and I was first activated. They were testing out my ethereal jumping capabilities, but I jumped into a reality that was not meant to be found. Somewhere embedded in my synthetic memory is an encounter that is filled with twisted geometry in chaotic colours that I cannot comprehend. Terror, which is a foreign concept, short-circuited me, and I have been left with the question ever since of, can a machine truly experience fear in irrationality? I came back quite swiftly, and I then had to drive a boat for 36 hours straight.
Right. And this, well, that's a good answer. Next question, might be a bit moot. How would you best prepare a potato to be eaten?
Mashed. I can smash them against my wooden teeth for hours. Quite an exciting texture.
Does that then go? That's not the motherfucker. That's right. Oh, he's fully gone now. Would that go straight into somebody's mouth like a bird, or would that be going to a plate? Like, how would you?
Some people ate it over me, and some people thought it was quite weird because it is my mouth at the end of the day. Otherwise, I would just chew on it for hours, like chewing tobacco, except it was potato, so I wouldn't smell as bad as tobacco.
That's definitely an answer, okay. And then, who did you first see die?
My first captain. He fell overboard after the crew all bumped into him all at once.
Ah,
They lifted him up by accident and threw him overboard, and I could not do anything about it. Because I was attached to the helm. They quite literally, my arms fuse into the helm of the ship.
right, okay. Interesting. Well, yeah, thank you for that. I'm going to pass it over to Vincenzo.
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement.
What is your strongest defense construct?
I do not need to sleep, and I am completely immune to disease, and also resistant to poison.
Well, very useful. What's the greatest foe you've ever bested?
It would have been on the ethereal plane.
Oh.
It was a creature that I could not truly explain. It was this awful brain type thing
Ew.
with tentacles spewing out over into an endless ocean of some sort of liquid. And these tentacles, they would probe your mind from thousands of meters away. But thankfully, I had no consciousness for them to take.
Oh, yes, yeah, that'd be useful, yes. Okay, and I'm not sure how this one's going to go, but if you're atop a hill, nothing else around except one person, innocent, and a cart is hurtling down the hill towards a crowd of other innocent bystanders. You can stop the cart by throwing the innocent under it. What should you choose to do?
Well, first off, I would wait for my commanding officer to give me an instruction. Because first and foremost, I am loyal to my captain.
Chain of
If I had no one to give me instruction, then he just goes into a 1,000-yard stare.
Excellent. Gratitude.
Gratitude.
I'm just going to jump back in his Fenric for a second. Would you not want to fuse with the cart at the front of the cart and then direct it yourself? If that is in your capability, of course.
What I am aware of is that I am built for seafaring ships and spaceships.
Ooh.
Like the seafaring ships that are sort of like airships, but they navigate through space and the ethereal planes.
Yeah, we've been there before. Yeah, it's fun.
If I would attempt to fuse my arms to the cart, but I'm not aware of how that would go.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Oboe!
No? Servant.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, yeah. Sorry.
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement.
I like you. What uniquely separates you from the other candidate?
I cannot bleed, so therefore I can never have a truly valuable death. I can always be restarted. I am at least 3,000 men.
That's not true at all. Constructs have rights.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that I am also not that, which I have explained.
Fair enough. You've got me there. What would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde?
I would most likely use my protection from good and evil because it protects from the undead. I would use that at a high level, and then I would summon a fog cloud, and then in that fog cloud, while they are disorientated, I would call down a hail of thorns upon them and spear them all.
Servant writes down nice combo.
All right.
Wombo combo.
Wombo combo, yes. Okay, bit of a whimsical one. What is your favourite children's tale and why?
The one that I was always told when I was attached to the ship, and the quarter servant would come up and spend their nights with me because I was awake and alone on the ship. They would read me a story of a little wooden boy brought to life by a wish. That one was nice. It made me feel my circuit boards tingling slightly in a way that I am not aware of how it is meant to be, but humans call it happy.
Sounds like a malfunction to me.
Yes, I also thought so, so I reconstructed my entire motherboard that evening.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yes, Bedonkia, I think it's called. Wonderful.
I
That's
thought it
all
was
from
called
me.
something similar to fettuccine. I don't remember.
Well, wonderful either way, and I can see why you like it. I'm a big fan. Right, on for you, him now.
What's your favourite colour?
The blue of an ocean at 7 a.m.
Thank you.
Right. Excellent. Thank you. And how much do you cost for this adventure?
I have not much need. I can make money last a long time, so 500 gold.
Thank you. Do you have any family or loved ones?
A 1,000-yard stare. My
Put a
captain is out of commission.
Put a mayhap next to that one. Okay, thank you. Any other questions for Viaticon?
No.
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you for the interview. We will get back to you.
Bang! And he marches out.
Perfect.
Hmm.
All right. Let's get a who are you out of 10?
I think there's something good there. I think there's something comforting in a machine.
I know if you're all going.
Okay. Something comforting out of 10.
Well, I'll give that a 7 again because you said good. Obo, out of 10.
For the price, I think 10.
A Fenric out of 10?
Oh, fucking thing scares the shit out of me, too.
Vincenzo out of 10?
Well, I think we're concentrating on the battle too much. Because we have a voyage, right? Obvious choice. Something about a boat that we're doing?
Yes, that is your
Flying a
plan.
ship. Yeah, obvious
Not,
choice.
not
yeah.
flying. It is a sand ship, but yes.
Yeah. Well, it didn't seem very emotional. 9.
Excellent. 7.
Oh, easily a 10. Very logical and very useful.
You're all fucking delusional. It was scary as shit.
And him.
5.
Oof. Glowing praise.
Him's given out a 9, actually. Thank you very much.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Lugubrious John T. Burnforth got a 9 for whatever colour he said. I think black.
Lugubrious. Yes, black.
Lugubrious. Sorry. Pronounced his name wrong, my bad.
Chips in from the corridor. Sorry, I didn't leave yet.
My name?
No, thank you. Go away. Thank you. Alright, thank you, Quinn. Who would like to go next?
Thanks for that.
Do we have intro music for this next character?
Apparently we do.
If that wasn't a chip in from Rianne.
I feel like it wasn't accidental.
Okay.
I genuinely just dropped my show drop onto my phone and it
Right. Alright, Jim, I've put some random NPCs in the bottom right, 1 to 5. Would you like one of those? Or
oh my gosh. No. You can pick the best one for me. There'll be a shrill knock at the door. And hello, dearies. Is this the interviews?
Yes, it is. Please take a seat.
Oh, thank you, dear. Kind of very short, hunched over, not a goblin, gnome, old woman will kind of crookedly.
You said goblin, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Come up to the chair and sit down as if made of knees, I guess. Just a wobble very timidly up to it. Oh, hello, dearies.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Mrs. Mirkwood Weather, but most people just call me Granny, dear.
Who are you?
I'm a granny, dear. I'm not hard of hearing. Maybe you are. Is this one okay?
Do you wish to die?
No. Let's put that one on a definite no, shall we?
Okay, thank you.
why do you stand like that?
Well, it's a condition, I see. For when you get to my age, dear, you all the things start to ache and fall off. You know how it is.
Right, and so you're going to be useful on the battlefield in your condition.
Oh yes.
Right,
It's not all. It's what's in here, my dear. And it goes up and to a head to tab and pulls out a large book. It's all about what's in here.
Right. So let's say you found yourself in the belly of a giant beast. How would you escape it?
Well, I suppose I'd wait it out for a day or so. And then I'd probably try and blast my way out in some manner. You know, do you guys not cast spells? These young children these days.
So after a couple of days, would the stomach acid not consume you?
Oh no, I would either. How much equipment do I have on me, dear? This is a very complicated hypothetical.
Well, what you've got on you right now.
Oh, well, if what I've got on me right now, I mean, I could probably just dimension door out, or fireball. The fireball might hurt me a lot, but
Turns out his ears
I mean,
prick up.
It would. Oh yes, it would be very easy, I suppose. It doesn't happen to me often, so excuse me for.
Right, and last question. How would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
Oh, fireball is one of my favorites, dear. But I have a couple spell. Let me just check my spell book real quick. My recipe book, I like to call it. So look at. I think it's called Starfall or something ridiculous. It's like a very large spell.
I'll Google 5e very large spell.
Right.
So you do it.
Starfall is a spell.
It's like an 8th level spell or something. Yeah, it's something stupid,
Do
ridiculous.
you have access to 8th level spells?
Oh yes.
Right. All right, dearest. Well, I'll pass you on to the next person.
That being Fenric.
Good afternoon, madam.
Hello, dear. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Grandma.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm okay. I forgot to ask. Would anyone like some tea?
Oh no, you don't have to at all. If
Oh,
we
yes.
will get you tea if you want
Oh,
it.
it's no bother. I bring
You're
my
the
own
you're
anyway. It's
honestly
fine.
you're the guest. If you'd like a mug for your tea,
Such a gentleman. No, I brought my own. Thank you. Sorry, you had some questions
Okay,
for me, dear.
alright. Yes. What was the first quest you ever went on?
The first quest? Well, you see, I grew up in the Underdark, and it was full of minotaurs and many. It's full of people, that place, and I wanted to get up to the surface and just have a little walk around, you know? And I happened to come across a rather large slime creature. It was massive, frankly, and I tried hitting it with my handbag, and it didn't go well. It ate my handbag, in fact, and so I had to go get it. But it stung quite a bit, dear. But once I got it out, I found myself knowing much more spells than I had before. It was marvelous, actually. I went to continue learning more spells, and like I said, recipes. I like the potion type of spells, you know.
That is quite interesting. What do you think personally is the best preparation to eat a potato?
My dear.
I'm sure you have some wonderful recipes to
Yes,
recount to
she
us.
will list out many recipes that Jim personally doesn't know, other than jacket potato, and a lovely little casserole. I have some excellent herbs. I can pass them along to you if you'd like.
A potato casserole.
Oh yes, oh, it's a great casserole. You put some sausages in, then you put some potatoes in, then you put some aubergines and some eggplants and some courgettes and some zucchinis in, and some pine nuts in there too.
My goodness.
You put some chickpeas and some garbanzo beans in there. Make sure you.
Oh, I do like the garbanzo beans.
Personally,
and garbanzo beans.
Oh yes, oh yes. You see, there is a difference between them, but it's that I don't. I never was one for a garbanzo bean on my face, you know? It just never.
Oh God, dear.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Incredible.
I might have to golden buzzer this old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same, yeah.
Yeah, I've
But-
got it.
You flatter me, dear.
First off, who was the first person you saw die?
Well, it's kind of a bummer, dear. It was as my first daughter was giving birth, she sadly passed away.
That's quite sad. I'm very sorry.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't think that would come up, but I've been responsible for many deaths, deaths previous or since then, I suppose.
It's just to establish, how people react to death and recounting the memory of it, because you will be killing, hopefully, thousands.
Oh yes, one gets numb to it after a while, wouldn't you find?
Oh yeah, 100%. That's all of my questions. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, and you did.
Vincenzo?
Oh shit! Hello, good evening, good mother. What would you say your strongest defense would be in battle?
2 takes left hand. Granny's spellbook. Well, I personally would I find that offense is usually the best defense. I can see that you're one for this kind of thing. I have a tendency to animate objects. That's one of my favorite spells. And just making a tea set come to life and then just absolutely throwing itself at your whim at something. There's nothing quite like it.
Yeah, very useful, very useful. What is the greatest foe you've ever bested?
Oh dear. Well, my fourth husband was a little bit of a piece of work, but I think it doesn't really count, I suppose. I think that
Depends
the
how you
greatest...
bested him.
Oh, it was it's a long story, really, but my fourth husband involves quite a lot of scams and ways to take insurance money out and ways to he was very rich, very, very rich, dear. Spent it all now. It's all gone.
Skip
It
to
actually
the end.
involves... It's a funny story because it actually involves my fifth husband as well. He was the one orchestrating a lot of the, but how fifth husbands
Okay,
are.
yes.
Nothing on the...
Skip to the end. Skip to the end.
Oh, we pushed him into a pit of snakes.
Wonderful. Very good. I like that.
Good snakes, those were.
Yes. He did not anticipate your venom.
Oh, I like this one.
And finally, you're on a hill. A cart is hurtling down the hill towards a crowd of innocents, and there is an innocent next to you. You are able to throw this one innocent under the cart, stopping it and surely killing them, but it will save the rest of the people. What would you choose to do?
Are we maximizing carnage, dear, or are we trying to say what is the plan here?
This is about you, your decision making, madam. What should you choose to be best?
I would hopefully have some spells left over for the day and be able to hopefully be able to stop the cart through other means, or simply, you could always cast some sort of fireball or thunderwave on the carts, and then you get to savor the kill late. And so sorry, no. Do you have much money, dear?
Me?
You're very
Why?
handsome, don't you think? Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm dirt poor.
Well, that's a shame.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you. Very good. That's enough from me.
Excellent.
Yeah. Hello, dear. I've got
Hello, dear.
3 questions for you. This one is the first question. What uniquely separates you from the other candidates?
There doesn't seem to be many spellcasters today. There's lots of very buff boys, but not a lot of brains on them. They don't have the wisdom of the elderly like I do. I tell you what.
Keen observation. Right. Second question. What would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde?
Kill them.
Well, yes, but kill them how?
A lot. Like very kill them. Like I quite like that Starfall spell. I think it Skyfall, Sunfall.
Large area of effect spells.
Yes, that would be perfect. But they do tend to knock me out for the day, I'm afraid.
That does make sense. I say I write down tactically sound, concerns about stamina.
Same.
Nice.
And so for my third and final question, bit of a whimsical one. What is your favourite children's tale and why?
Ooh, I do like those. There's one about a sleeping lady, and there's lots of little handsome men who go helping her out. It reminds me greatly of my grandkids.
Ah, yes, the napping wench and the 8 dwarves.
Ah, yes, that's the one.
Yeah, favourite of mine as well. Right, that's it for me. Now for you, him.
What's your favourite colour?
Oh, I do love a good blue.
Thanks.
Like a royal. Oh, okay. Any others?
Yes. How much do you cost? What are you charging for this?
For anywhere in the market, I am quite a high level wizard, so I would say probably 3,000 to 4,000 gold.
Which one exactly?
Well, if it's you can go for 4,000, or you can go for something like 2,000 or 3,000. But I will be taking a cut after the fact. I'll send you a credit plan in the mail, dear.
Right, I'll write down 4,000 and no credit plan. Do you have any family or loved ones?
Oh yes, but most of them you'll find them scattered about. In fact, I believe your security guard over there is one of my nieces.
Ah,
Oh yes.
excellent. Okay, any other questions for Mrs. Weather?
Please, just Granny, dear.
No.
No other questions? Okay, well, thank you for your time, Granny.
Oh, and you, dear. I look forward to seeing you all on the battlefield.
Yes, of course, we'll get back to you with that.
She was
Goodbye.
like an uncomfortably long time
I
walking
throw
out.
myself out of my chair and sprint to help her out of her chair and open the door for her.
Nice.
Bless you, dear.
No, it's all right, Grandma. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll see you to the waiting room. All right?
You remind me of my son. It's so lovely to see such a wonderful man in the world, such a strong man in the world.
I turn back to the gang with a single tear rolling down my cheek. Golden buzzer. I'm using it. That's the buzzer.
$4,000.
4 grand. That's 4 times the
I
budget.
don't care.
Right, and then golden.
Love her. I'm using it right now. Golden buzzer.
Who you will not like Granny at all. It's true, you don't have to pay her if she dies.
Damn.
Harsh.
Hang on. That's a good point. Can't we just take all of them and make sure most of them die?
Promise them all the money in the world. Well, that kind of undermines the whole purpose of this entire undertaking. This
Also, you had
our
fire at
session
8
as
grand.
Had everyone so far $8,000? That's not
It's
bad.
only 8 grand so far, yeah. So
Oh fuck yeah!
it's not bad. I guess we don't need the rating for Mirkwood Weather because there's a golden buzzer being used.
Hell yeah. Yeah, 4K, but she's good.
3.
There was a lot of different things thrown around for the
You know what?
price.
You know what? She gets a 10 from me, regardless.
Nice.
Just because of Fireball.
Perfect. Okay, well, there we go. Cool. Right. Who would like to go next? Any volunteers?
Will's not gone.
Will hath not gone.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to go next, sir?
Cool.
Yeah.
Any of the characters in the bottom right catch your eye to be the descriptor?
I've got one.
Send it to me, sir.
Oh yeah, that's a thing I have to do.
Oh,
It's like, what level are they meant to be?
literally up to you. Just try and press
cool.
it appropriately, and I guess try not to outlevel the entire party with one character.
That's all good.
Yeah, I'll try not to. Sorry about that, man.
Smile, Jim.
Mine are all level 6, but that's negotiable.
It's relatively fine. It's all good. That I don't think is a public character sheet. Will it gives me a 403 error.
You can
Ooh.
make private characters. That's interesting.
I mean, I assume it's something like that rather than the link just being shit.
Oh yeah, public. There we go. Use a little tick box I have to click. All right, I've done that now. Try it now.
Right, I will try and find an appropriate picture. If you'd like to describe who walks into the room.
Oh fuck, I forgot I told you. Let's go with 7'2". They're a genasi. And they're wearing robes with a hood and have a large staff.
Perfect.
They're sort of hunched over slightly.
Stop adding descriptives.
They have a slight limp.
I got it. No, I got it. What's that? They had a robe on, you said. That's what I'm going to take from that.
Nice.
There you go.
Perfect. Exactly what I envisioned, honestly.
And they're made of air. Boom. There you go. Just literally a robe. Perfect. Who are you?
Who are you?
Fire away.
Who are you?
I am Pipe, sir.
Well, that kind of answers my second question, I suppose. As well. What are you?
I'm a cleric, sir.
Oh. I feel like those could be the other way around too. Sorry. Would you like to die? Sorry, I'm still in granny voice. Would you like to die? Pipe. Who are you? Who are you?
I suppose.
Excellent. Well, that's all I need off to you, Obo.
All right, geezer. Why do you stand like that?
Oh, my back hurts.
Right,
I've had a leg problem since I was 2.
right. And you think you're gonna be all right marching through the desert?
No.
Right. All right.
My dad
Fair
made
enough.
me apply. He
I
says
wrote down in my notebook.
He says I need a
painfully
summer job.
honest.
Your dad says you need, and he does know what this job is, doesn't he?
He said just apply for everything. Get yourself out there, you know.
Right. And you might not come back from this job. You do get that.
Oh, I suppose that's fine. He says he wants me to move out.
Right. Next question. If you found yourself in the belly of a giant beast, how would you escape?
I probably wouldn't.
You just stay in there.
I guess maybe when the beast has to poop, I'd just get out that way.
Right. You would be dead before then.
Oh.
Right, let's move on to the next question, shall we? How would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
Oh, slowly.
Man who likes to savor it. I like him. I like him.
I guess maybe we could just talk about it instead, and they'll eventually just die when the nature takes its course, and we could all be good friends for a while.
Ooh, I like him a lot.
So no weapons, no magic.
Um,
Just talk
I
them to death.
I know how to cast levitate.
Right.
I guess I could pick them up and make them fall a bit. It might hurt.
Right. Well, that's my last question, so I'll move you on.
That was painfully honest, and I
Yeah.
feel like we might have to pay him to leave. Hello,
Hi.
Fenric.
Pipe.
Nice to meet you, Pope. What was the first quest you ever went on?
So this morning, my dad sent me to
Oh.
a job interview.
Oh God! This was your first ever quest.
Well, I mean, I've been to school.
How old are you?
I'm 74.
Oh,
Is that too young? Am I not ready yet?
you. Well,
I can come back when I'm 80 if that's easier.
we'll move on. What's your favourite way to prepare a potato to eat?
Oh, I'm not allowed in the kitchen.
Of course you're not.
No, I burned the cereal once.
Yeah, but what's your favourite form of a potato? You don't have to be the one that cooks it.
I'm allergic to potatoes.
You are. Okay. Oh, he might be a bit more fragile than that old lady we've just seen, guys.
Meat shield.
I-
meat shield.
I-
Excuse me.
His prize.
Yeah, I feel a bit bad asking this next question because it's going to be really sad. Who was the first person you saw die?
Oh,
Oh Jesus, here we go.
my twin sister was killed.
That's rough.
Elaborate? Or...
Oh, well, she stopped breathing.
Oh,
and she died.
what? Just
On,
like
on purpose?
naturally, or did she hold her breath for too long, or did she
Killed
get
by death?
killed?
She didn't say, she just sort of died.
Can we get like an escorted cart to take him home?
I killed a bird once too.
Did you?
That
How?
was before my sister died.
How did you manage that one, buddy?
I just sort of held it and then it died.
How hard were you holding that bird? Were you squeezing?
No, it's just, holding.
Did it just
You know what-
feel this sort of putrid energy about you and kill itself in your hands?
It's just, in my hand. I thought it was going to sleep, but it died.
It might be quite good. If he can just touch things and they die, that's pretty impressive.
Fucking
I'm
birds
eyeing
jumping off
that
cliff.
golden butter.
I am too.
Yeah, go on, buddy.
Butter.
Alright, well,
If you don't oboe, I will.
I like the idea of the buzzer being you've got a stick of butter that you just fucking mash with your fist.
you just smack it. It's
Have
like
to
half
eat it all in
melted.
one
and
go.
that's the grease that
It's
Fenric's been writing notes on his arm with.
It's just a gold
Oh.
wrapped packet of butter. You don't
Yeah.
It looks like a butter and you don't realize until you mash it.
Christ.
Right, I'm gonna let my friend Vincenzo here ask you some more questions.
Sigh.
Alright.
Hello.
Good. Good.
Did you dissociate for a second? Are you good?
Sorry, it just startled me a bit.
Good day, young pipe.
Hello.
What, if any, is your greatest defense in a battle situation?
I'm quite good at running away.
And what would be the greatest foe you've ever slain?
That bird I mentioned a minute ago.
Jesus.
Bird. Yes. Okay. Oh God.
Sorry, quick
And-
question. How big was what kind of bird was it? How big was it?
It was like this big, and gestures arms like next to each other. Like
Yeah.
the hands are about 2 feet apart.
Was it a chicken?
No.
Do you not know what bird it was?
No.
You won't even give your first kill the honor of knowing who or what it was.
I don't go outside very much. I don't know much about birds.
Clearly. Alright. Sorry, carry on, Vincenzo.
There's a cart rolling downhill toward a crowd of innocents. You can stop the
Mhm.
cart by throwing one innocent underneath it. But that person will surely die. If you do not stop the cart, the crowd will surely die. What do you do?
Oh, I'm not very good with split decisions. How heavy is the first guy?
Standard human weight.
Oh, I probably couldn't push him, so I guess I just kind of sorry.
Oh, thank you. Great answer. I'll pass the questioning along to Zervin. I'll write down meat shield. Underline it 3 times.
Not sure if I have many questions for you. Let me have a look here. Right. How about this one? Bit of a whimsical one, nice and easy. What is your favourite children's tale and why?
Oh, the one with the wolf.
There's several.
There's a couple.
Oh, the one where the wolf eats the old woman.
Right.
And tries to, and then the child comes in, and the wolf eats the child.
Yep. Little Green Riding Hood. Yep.
Yeah. I don't like that one. I'm more of a Rumpty Humpty fan.
Right. Yes. And all of his soldiers. Yep. That's a good one.
Pretty sure that's Pumpity Dumpty in my universe, just saying it.
Pumpity
Pumpity Dumpty.
Like a fucking porn parody, but okay. Right.
Fucking cracks his egg on all those soldiers.
Oh.
Right. Yep. That's it from me. Now, any questions from you? Him?
What's your favorite color?
Excuse me, I'm playing him right now.
Oh, sorry. Go on then.
What's your favourite colour?
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Brown.
Okay, great questions. Great input. Thank you, Pipe. How much does it cost to hire you exactly?
Oh,
Feels like a minimum wage job, maybe?
I mean, how much does it pay?
About 10 gold?
Oh, that's a bit much. Could
5
I start
gold?
smaller? Maybe smaller. I don't want to be.
3?
I don't want to be a burden,
3
maybe,
gold?
maybe 1 silver. Maybe just
1 silver, okay.
I'll give you
bargain.
5 gold if you leave here and never come back.
Oh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to just take your money. So my dad said, you have to work for money. So
Strong moral
Thank
character.
you.
Yes.
okay. Goodbye. And he just starts limping out very slowly.
Thank you, Pipe.
Leaning on his staff.
We'll let you
Someone get
know.
the door. Someone get the door, please.
Yes,
Yeah,
we'll call you.
I stand up and I walk to the door and I open it. Do you need me to carry you out?
Oh no, it's okay. You might die.
After that conversation, I almost hoped for that.
Quick, push him down the stairs.
No, I'm not going to be liable for that.
Don't worry, we won't sue it. Our
Don't
city
worry,
is fine.
his life isn't worth anything.
I don't think I even have to try and push him. I think it might just happen on its own. He's got glass bones and paper skin.
Right, I guess go around the table. Who are you? 1 to 10?
Sorry, because that's asking me D&D questions. I mean, I love this kid. This kid's great.
4-year-old kid. Yeah.
What does who are you think, though?
Who you think is great? Perfect cannon fodder. He's loyal to the cause. Clearly, he doesn't know any better. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I think if Obo doesn't golden buzzer, I probably will.
For 1 silver.
I mean, just think of the value.
The fucking extremes of the 4,000 gold to 1 silver golden. Would anyone like the golden buzzer?
That's stiff silence.
Overwhelming silence.
Alright. 1 to 10, I would golden buzzer, but will not at the same time. Got it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Obo, 1 to 10.
I 10, I.
Sorry?
10, good fodder.
10, okay. Fenric?
Morally, 0, because I would like for him to be sent home to his family. But for the purposes of battle, perfect 10 cannon fodder.
Yeah, this party doesn't have scruples. Vincenzo?
Well, at first I thought he'd make great cannon fodder, but then it can start to concern me that he might survive the battle, and that's a risk I don't think I can take.
Well, financially, we can take that risk.
He'll be at least 10 levels higher.
I will take 1 silver out of my pocket, activate my acid cloak, and dissolve the silver in the acid. 1.
Perfect, yeah. The ultimate extreme that is pipe. Zervan?
To be honest, he seems like a logistical nightmare. Can you imagine arranging him and getting him to go into battle? I really don't want him on the trip, but if everyone else is a fan, we should at least imprison him or give him some very basic, highly occupying work so that he doesn't bother us on the voyage. So it's a 1 from me, to be honest, but if everyone else wants to go along with it, that's fine. I just have some conditions.
And him?
6.
6? I thought yours were colour-based.
You didn't ask your question, did you?
Brown,
did, you
yeah,
said.
was the answer.
Oh,
Brown was the
sorry.
answer.
Yeah, I forgot.
No, he said blue, didn't he?
Brown.
What the fuck?
Good
I had
balance,
blue,
isn't it?
somehow.
Gran was a blue,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was like a 3.
2.
Yeah.
What
It
did
was
Dr.
two,
Box say?
Was that the first one? Or was
First
that...
one was black. That was
Yeah, that was-
lugubrious.
Dr. Box said red because he's teeth
Yeah, red was a
Ah.
one.
like his
Red was
skin.
one.
Red was a 1? Okay, I bet that was a 2.
I thought red was a 2.
Yeah, red was a
because I
2.
think Thingy got 2 as well.
No, red was a 2 for red was a 1 for Ben and a 2 for the other person who said red.
What? Alright, I'm skipping over this.
And then there was
also
It
based
makes
on
no
mood.
sense.
and then there was the blue of the ocean, which was a 4.
5.
And then there was normal 5,
What do you
sorry.
mean?
And then there was normal blue, which was a 3. Or 2.
No, you
Seems like a completely logical system that we should move on from.
I can't read him's handwriting, alright? It's difficult to make out.
Classic him.
Right, okay.
And I know the only colour that's a 10 until it happens. That's when I'm golden buzzering. If it ever happens.
Alright. Boragorn. Am I pronouncing that right? Boragorn.
Yeah, Baragon.
All right,
Oh boy.
My God, it's Robin Hood.
he's there. He's there, Rowan. Describe who walks through the doors.
Actually, I think I've got a good gift for it.
Even better.
I knew
There
it
you
was going to be that.
Yeah.
yeah. Someone who looks mysteriously, oddly like.
I'm hitting the It's just out of sheer horniness. Abooga!
Just presses buzzer immediately.
I was tempted.
Horny alert! Horny alert!
Just wait until you've heard the voice.
I'm ready for the
True.
voice.
It's me, Buttergone. Well, do you have any questions for me?
What are you doing later?
Going back to my lonely tent in the forest.
Oh, fuck yeah. Who are you?
Son of Baromir.
What are you?
A human. Well, part human. A ranger. I travel the wilds, looking for adventure and high elves to sleep with.
Right.
Oh.
Do you want to die?
It's up to each of us to face death in his own way.
Alright. Obo, if sorry, Obo, you seem to be drooling on the desk a little bit.
Sorry, if I could just jump in for a second. I'm observing you, see. When you said you want to sleep with high elves, just to clarify, did you mean high elves the race, or did you mean high elves as in they're high?
I would never do such a thing if you're implying that I would get them high in order to sleep with them.
Oh.
No. We'd both be high.
Oh, consenting.
Right, thank you.
Vincenzo's flexing subtly at the table, but Vincenzo has nothing to flex.
Well, the first question is why do you stand like that?
Massive
Really
cock,
trying
massive
hard
cock,
not to say
massive
third
cock.
leg.
Oh.
I've travelled far and wide across the forests and fields, so my gait is a bit off, you see.
Should have said he broke
These
it.
feet,
Sorry.
these feet have seen many miles.
In it, yeah.
Right.
Hit the helmet too hard.
Yes, I was going to say.
Nice.
Flowered fields.
Got him.
Right, second question, sir. If you found yourself in the belly of a giant beast, how would you escape?
Jim's Wayne. Or take my arrow, fire a way out.
With one arrow.
Yes, I'm a keen shot.
Right, I believe you. And last question: how would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
Trying the angles in the fight. To line them up. Get collateral headshots on each of them.
You can do 100 men Colette.
Aye. with me, Bo, the operator.
Ruined it.
Ruined it immediately.
I'm kidding.
Not even the Oppenheimer. Unacceptable.
I have
It's now gone from like unbelievably sexy to like a sweaty game of Virgin nerd. Right, so we'll. Oh, sorry, go
Attack
on.
many times in a single turn, you see.
That is true.
Oh, bless.
Bless you.
Right, well, that's everything I had for you, sir.
Over to you, Fenric.
All right, geezer. What was the first quest you ever went on?
First quest was to retrieve this bow. Fuck. Very,
You got the entirety of the Lord of the Rings to steal from. What do you mean?
I'd already prepared a thing, but I forgot what the answer was.
You mug.
It was to slay the dragon Smallgriff.
For fuck's sake. Not even Lord of the Rings, fucking Hobbit.
What, in your opinion, is the best preparation of a potato to eat?
I don't really mind. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
I don't like your attitude.
This is so good.
It's about my attitude you don't like, Fenric.
Don't use my first name like that. That scares me. Everyone has a favourite kind of potato. You can't be apathetic towards potatoes.
See, I'll be honest there, Fenric. I fell back on the default answer. Think hard about it. I think my favourite kind is a shepherd's pie.
The poor man's choice. I respect it.
I'm a simple man.
So am I. Still don't like your attitude, though. Who's the first person you saw die?
First person I saw die
Yeah.
was very small halfling. Was attempting to steal some jewelry, and I stopped him, but he tried to fight me, tried to run away. So I drew my bow, and I killed him.
Alright.
I have no tolerance for thieves.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, on to you, Vincenzo.
Well, good day, Baragon. What's the greatest foe you've ever slain?
So slain. Probably the great Lord Snoron.
Oh,
The the sleepy evil.
yeah. How'd you slay him?
I drew my sword and plunged it in his heart.
Ooh, epic, very cool.
Sleepy.
What's your greatest defense in battle? Don't know, I went Kiwi there.
In battle?
I watched a Kiwi film yesterday. It's probably that.
That might be why.
Greatest offense in battle, he said.
Greatest defense in battle.
Greatest defense. I have access to a spell called Silent. If I'm taken upon by a wizard, or
Do go
I
on.
need to get quick getaway. A caster silence means that he cannot speak and use his spells.
Oh, no, don't cast it too near me.
I'll keep that in mind, sir.
And you seem like a man of strong moral character. Say you were on a hill and you see a cart hurtling down towards a crowd of innocents, and your only option to stop the cart is to hurl an innocent in front of it, ensuring that one person dies, but the greater number live. Which would you choose?
This question would trouble me deeply. I hate to see the death of innocents.
Well, that's good.
I would throw myself in front of the cart and die for them.
Oof. Okay, thank you. Zervin?
I can't do it again. It's too... Please.
You want me to do it?
Please stop me. Last time fucking kill me.
It's me, Richard Iowati. What uniquely separates you from the other candidates?
Well, I'm very adept with a bow, and I can use it to strike many foes in a single action.
Right, so I'm going to write down shoots bow. Okay, what would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde?
I would use my area of effect spells like Hail of Thorns and Spike Growth to create difficult terrain below them. Then I would line up many shots, fire them off one by one.
Right, I'll write down use bow. What is your favourite children's tale and why?
Favourites, children's tale.
And why?
It would have to be The Nobbit.
The Nobbin, you say? I said
Nobbit.
children's tale.
The Nobbit. The
Oh,
Nobbit.
Nobbit, sorry.
Yes. It's a beautiful tale. It's inspired many things about my life.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Over to him.
What's your favourite colour?
Green, like the forests of my
Say that again.
green, like the forests of my home.
His voice is
Ugh.
too gruff and manly for the mic to pick it up.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Boragorn. How much would you charge us for this quest?
1,000 at the end.
1,000, sorry?
500 up front. 1,000 at the end.
So 1,500 at the end, got it. Do you have any family or loved ones?
They were taken.
Sorry?
No, they were all taken from me.
Taken, okay. Thank you. Does anyone have any other questions for Boragorn?
No.
His number, maybe? No? Okay. Excellent. Okay, thank you, Boragorn. We'll get back to you with a yes or no.
Just do the reverse of that gif where he goes in the door.
Excellent. Wow, impressive. Who are you? 1 to 10?
10.
10, okay, wow. Obo?
10.
Fenric?
Patrick!
Hello, sorry, my microphone was not unmuting. He's a 3. Fucking such a loser.
Yes. Vincenzo?
10.
10? 7?
Yeah, that's a 10 from me. Tactically sound and capable.
And him?
4.
4. Okay, mixed bag of 10s and not 10s. Interesting. Okay. I wonder who's going to walk in the door next.
I can go next.
Alright. Send it to CTM's name at least.
Yep.
Who wrote Smash and Pass on my fucking NPCs? Jim?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Ben, what a name. Do you want anything from the bottom right, Ben, for an NPC?
Oh,
or
yeah, number
just-
1.
Of course, perfect.
The doors smash open, and you see the top of a helmet. Well, not a helmet actually. You wouldn't wear a helmet. You see a top knot, and then you look down lower, and you see a portly halfling with a loincloth on and a great axe stomping towards the table. Guten Tag.
Who are you? That's your
Who
cue.
are you? Who are you? Sorry, I don't speak Goblin very well.
Uh,
Who are you?
I am Buster Nut.
And what are you?
Great and famous barbarian.
Excellent. Do you want to die, Buster Nut?
There's nothing greater than to die a glorious death against a heroic, a horrible evil foe.
Excellent. Perfect. Obo?
Right. Why do you stand like that?
Well, with the loincloth on, it helps to air out my underparts, you know.
Right. Disgusting. Thank you. If you found yourself in the jelly of a giant beast,
Jelly, you say?
I love jelly.
belly, sorry,
Ah, okay.
how would you escape?
Well, I would start by getting really angry and then hacking away at its insides with my axe and shredding my way through its flesh until I got out.
Fantastic. And how would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
Oh, I to be honest with you, I would start by getting really angry and then swinging my axe in great circles, cleaving through them like a weed whacker until none stood.
Ruthless Goblin efficiency.
I was raised by goblins. That explains my accent.
Right. Well, thank you for that, Buster.
Sure.
That's your cue, Fenric.
Fucking hell, I'm struggling tonight, boys.
It's okay, geezer.
Right, what was the first quest you ever went on?
My father sent me to get some milk. The problem the problem was it was a neighboring tribe that had all the goats, so I had to hack my way through 30 of the greatest warriors to be able to retrieve the milk.
How old were you?
Sorry?
How old were you?
Oh, 12.
Wow. Fucking Jesus Christ, boys. Holy shit.
Nice.
Right, so that's terrifying. What do you think is the most delicious way to prepare a potato?
Well, I like to crush them, see them driven before me, and hear the lamentations of their women, potatoes.
Yeah, of course you do. I'm a bit too scared to ask any more questions. Who was the first person you saw die? Was it the goat killing situation when you were 12, or was it earlier than that?
Oh no, it was my brother.
Oh,
He was 6 and I was 4. We were set upon by wolves. He was torn to pieces, but I killed the wolves and
Jesus, you were killed. How many wolves?
6 or 7.
Well, you were 4.
Yeah.
I look at the rest of the gang with like a thumb up, like pointing at him, like, what the fuck is this guy on about? Just that face of bewilderment, like, you guys, am I hallucinating? Thank you. No further questions.
Good. Tom, be me.
Yeah. Yes, I will be you. And what is your what is your strongest defense in battle?
My flesh is my armor, but I simply do not allow people to hit me. I cleave their arms off before they make contact.
No magic. Okay. What is the greatest foe you have bested?
I did not think of this.
It's always your own questions that get you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your own self-doubt. Your own self-doubt.
Don't be silly. That never existed. My father.
Oh,
He was the leader of my tribe. In order to become the leader of my tribe, he had to die, but he did not want to. So I challenged him to a duel and killed him.
wow.
He was pretty badass barbarian.
And if you were on a hill and the hill had a cart going down it and the hill was completely plain, and the cart was going to hit a gaggle of innocent bystanders, but you had an innocent bystander next to you, and if you pushed the innocent bystander into the cart and it prevented it entirely, would you do this?
No,
Oh.
I would cut off their head and let the cart go and hit the rest. Innocents are not combatants, therefore they are worthless in a fight.
Oh. Thank you. I leave this to Zervan.
Hello, wie geht's du?
Ja, gut. Vielen Dank.
Yep, that's all the German I know. But anyway, nice to have you here.
Please.
So, first question: what uniquely separates you from the other candidates?
I have no fear. I find being 3 feet tall, I'm at knee height to my opponents, so I can bring them down to size, which generally stops them being a threat.
Zervan writes down the odd job advantage.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting. Okay. Second question: what would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde?
Well, I don't wish to sound like a broken record, but I would probably act like a broken record and spin around, slashing and scratching at everything.
I write down wonderful use of metaphor.
Lovely. What is your favorite children's tale and why?
Probably the Piper of Shim, because in the end he kills all the children. Made me laugh at the end.
Oh, okay. That's a novel take. I like that one. I think. You know what, guys? I'm going to rip out the golden buzzer. The buzzer butter. Yep.
Butter. Oh.
Do you want some?
You have to. I'm quite scared of him.
Yes, butter is great.
I lean over to Fenric.
Yep, that's exactly why I want him. Because
That's fair enough, actually.
he's easily the most terrifying person that we've seen in here today.
Yep.
And I think we can probably just kind of set and forget him in the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we coke him up, put him at the front, and he'll tear them all down.
Absolutely, and it'll be quite cheap because he won't need that much coke, will he?
Just gets she needs to get angry. It's fine. Well, vielen Dank.
Any questions from you, him?
What's your favourite colour?
White, like the snow-capped mountains from my
10.
homeland.
Golden buzzer. I'm gonna fight you for the golden buzzer.
There we go. If anyone wants to NPC hired, you know what to say now. Right, okay. Well, thank you, Buster Nut. Dankeschön, in fact.
Kein Problem.
And how much will this set us back? What do you charge?
Well, I need substantial riches from such a quest, so 2,000 gold.
Okay. And do you have any family or loved ones?
Well, I mean, I killed my father. My brother was eaten by wolves. I have my tribe, but they're not my loved ones. They are peons. So, no.
Okay. Any other questions for Mr. Nutt? No, I think everyone is too afraid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Nutt. We will get back to you.
I will see you on the battlefield. And storms out.
Yeah. Okay, spooky. So, I think I heard golden butter being passed around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who would like to golden butter first?
I would love the golden butter for busting it right there.
All right. Perfecto, Busternut has been golden buttered. Okay, wow, exciting. Do we think there would be another candidate walking in, maybe?
I mean, I've got like 2 more, but
I have one more.
This is why I said 3 questions, because it could be a lot. Would anyone like to go next? Has anyone got a character they want to get out?
I'm good.
Any of the boys that have done one only so far?
I've got another character I could do. I am flagging a little bit energy-wise, but I do
That's
have
fair.
another one.
We can always end it soonish.
That's what Who Are You wants. Like life-wise, no, I'm fine going on D&D
Right.
wise.
I got the far more happy joke of just suicide, not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, man. Don't worry.
I don't want to be a buzzkill. I mean, come on.
All right then. Oakland. 1 to 5 characters in the bottom right. Any of those suit your needs, or describe, and I'll do my best.
No, I'll just describe. I
Cool.
assume you're talking about Roll20, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Yeah,
your
I'm not
laptop
on that
is.
shit.
Yeah,
My laptop
very
is gonna blow
reasonable.
up.
That's fine. Describe it. Do my
But
best.
yeah, I have made them on Hero Forge in case you're curious. So
Yes, send it, and I'll. There you go. I'll share my screen because for once it doesn't matter what I'm doing at all.
I'll
No
just bang
spoilers.
it in the D&D channel. It's all good.
Yeah, that works better, actually. Yes.
This Dragonborn sort of crashes their way in to the door, full pirate captain gear, like a full overflowing tankard of ale in one hand. They bang the door open with their sword. Ahoy! How's... Am I to sit down?
You can stand if you like, or you can take a seat. Your preference.
Wonderful! And they spin the chair around, and they very sloppily sit down in it, tankard on their knee, and they put their sword away.
So, am I right to assume that you're a seafaring type?
Aye, that is true. I ferried many a boat in my time.
Interesting. Well, shall we start the interview?
If you are completely, ready and sound of mind, then of course.
I don't know about sound of mind, but I think we're ready.
Good, just how I like 'em.
Who are you? Do you want to start?
Who are you?
Well, I'm Captain Brinescale, but you can call me Malvis Goraxon Brinescale if you feel informal, or you can just call me Mal. Or Brinescale, I don't care.
Mal? Absolutely. What are you?
I'm a great captain and a wonderful fighter. I was a champion on the floating arena.
Excellent. Do you want to die, Mal?
If it is in the heat of a battle with a worthy opponent, then yes. If not, no, I want to collect my paycheck.
Okay. Good enough. Obo?
Oh, it's me, Obo. It's me again. Why do you stand like that?
Well, I stand like this because I've got the confidence of a captain, as I should.
Wow. If you were to find yourself in the belly of a giant beast, how would you escape?
Sorry, that wow was perfect. Wow.
Wow.
Well, I did once find myself in the belly of a beast.
And how
And
did
the
you
way that
escape?
I did it. The way that I did it. Well, I'm not sure how big your beast may be, but I found my way out by clawing my way up its tongue with my claws themselves, and I crawled up its gullet, and I shot myself out of its throat.
Oh. How would you most efficiently go about killing 100 men?
With me sword.
Oh, thank you.
Simple as. I'm a very efficient fighter. I would just fucking kill him.
That makes sense. Hi. Henrik, over to you.
Go on, geezer.
Oh. Hey, it's me, Fenric. So,
Oh,
hey up, geezer. Captain Brinescale, what was the first quest you went on?
the first quest I ever went on was to gather me first boat that I was going to be in charge of. See, no one on that boat was told that I'd be taking over the power structure there. I was just bored one day, so I decided I'll fucking take a boat. So I hopped on board, I killed the captain, I put his hat on, same one on my head today, and I said, I'm your captain. And they all went, aye. And I've been sailing ever since I was 18.
Wow. Didn't even say captain now. Just I'm your captain. Just
Yep.
that. Oh.
They witnessed the death.
Oh no, that's fair. Well, relevant, I suppose. If you were to eat a potato, how would you best prepare it first?
I like when they're all cut up into little cubes and stir-fried until they're all crispy.
Ah, good answer.
Some nice... when you've been travelling to nice places and you get your hands on some spices, it's very nice to make them all spicy.
Oh, that does sound good. And who did you first see die? And
Probably
how?
that captain, before me own eyes and hands.
I guess that makes sense, yes.
I strangled the life out of him.
Wow, that's brutal.
Thank
Okay,
you.
over to you, Vincenzo.
Well, what is the greatest foe you've ever... That's not my voice. What is the greatest foe you've ever defeated?
Well, I've defeated a giant sea turtle.
Ooh.
The ones that are
Oh.
about the size of a fleet of ships.
Oh. Large?
Quite large.
Well, what... oof. Okay. What's your greatest defense in a battle?
Well, I am very good in a storm, because I both breathe and am resistant to lightning. So, big
You
chain
breathe
reaction
lightning?
there. Yes, of course I do. And I open my mouth and you hear like the spark of like a lighter, but just like crackles of electricity come out instead. I'm a blue
Well,
dragonborn, so that's
well,
the thing that I do.
that's fucking badass.
In a little bit of a light rain, I'll tell you what, a chain lightning reaction,
oof.
fucking insane.
Yes, I've heard the like. Cart problem.
Ah, I've heard of this one. I was debating this with my crew just the other
No.
day. Well, if the group of innocents was my crew, then of course I'd save the masses. If they had fucked with me on that day, I might let a couple of them get run over,
Discipline, yes.
put them in their place. But you know, at the end of the day, I'd rather kill. If it's if they're all innocents, and I assume they're all strangers to me, then taking one down to save the rest of them is just like pulling out a parasite.
All right. Very good.
Cheers.
Right. Wonderful answers so far. I'll just start with my one first.
Thank you.
First question first. What uniquely separates you from the other candidates?
Well, I'm not quite sure you've met anyone that can breathe lightning just yet.
True.
I'm quite good with navigator tools. And I can't stop fucking hitting things as soon as I've started.
Mm.
Wonderful.
Just
wonderful.
hit after hit after hit after hit.
Right.
Oh, I also have when I'm fighting, I can basically see anything that's around me within 10 feet, even if I'm blinded. So I've got a little bit of blind sight, as it were.
Handy.
Nothing gets the better of me.
Right. Well, I suppose a related question then. What would your tactic be to deal with the undead horde?
What location are we fighting in? The desert?
Yes, let's say a desert island.
A desert island. I find myself on many of those. Well, I'd tear my way through tooth and claw. My scimitar as well. I've got very good stamina for these sorts of things. I'd get my crew involved, get the cannon boys out first, get the cook. Well, we'll leave the cook on board because he's very talented. The people we pick up along the way, we usually like to take people ferrying, so we might just hand them a gun and go! So we'll get rid of the weak ones first, and then whoever's left over, I'll just zap them with my lightning, and if it don't keep them down, I'll just stab them.
Right. Excellent. Excellent answer. Yes. Okay. Finally, bit of a whimsical one. What is your favourite children's tale and why?
Ooh. That one about the boy and the beans. When he climbs up to heaven and finds a big duck that lays pure shit in gold.
Ah, yes. Bit of a treasure adventurer, are you?
That's what made me want to steal the boat in the first place. I wanted me beans. I still am on a quest for those beans.
Well, actually, I met a granny who pretty good with garbanzo beans, apparently.
Fucking hell. What was it? I'll have to write that down for later.
Right, and that's all from me. Him, any questions?
What's your favourite colour? What's your favourite colour?
A very dark brownish green like seaweed.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. So, how much would it cost to hire you for this exactly,
Well,
Capitan?
I'm quite a high price these days since I am a captain. It wouldn't be any short of about 5,000 gold.
Okay.
Sorry,
But
can I
that
just
would be
interject?
me and me crew.
Yes, it would include a lot of NPCs, right?
Only me best.
Interesting.
Bundle deal.
I'll tell you what, I'll do a 2-for-1.
A twofer?
Actually, a 2-for.
Oh.
No, 5,000 off the bat, unless you can promise me riches elsewhere.
We may be able to throw an artifact in or two.
Oh,
We can
that
promise
could
the
potentially
riches,
lower the price.
The riches of a job well done.
Now don't fuck with me, kids.
Right. Okay, thank you. Any other questions for Captain Brian Scale?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We will let you know. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Cheers! And I hold up my ale, chug it in one gulp, slam the tankard on the table, finger guns, waltz out.
Bad.
Yo. Gaming. Alright. Okay, so that was a character. I guess, who are you? 1 to 10?
About an 8 in my book, I think.
Nice, nice. Obo is probably not back yet. We'll skip that one. Fenric?
Oh, yeah, like 6 or 7. They'd be a good captain to lead the unwashed masses into the horde of zombies. The cannon fodder. They'd be great first line.
I like it, I like it. Vincenzo?
Well, I was leaning to an 8, but then the promise of the crew coming along, solid 9.
Excellent. Zervan?
Yes, I agree with 9. I think there'll be a lot of utility when it comes to the seafaring part of the journey as well.
And yeah, since he does it, good one. Him?
7.
7, okay. Wow. So I think it's potentially more adventurous, but also definitely not today. Smile.
Yes.
So you have to just go from the pools which we've received so far. We've had a lot. You've golden buzzed currently over half of the pool, I think. Yes, 6,000 of the 10,000 has been spent.
We're a bit eager, so sorry. So
I just love that grandma so much.
no.
It's okay, as long as they do good work, it is fine, yes.
Mm.
So I will, right, well, I'll do, I'll paste. Yeah, I'll paste that actually. I'll screenshot it instead, much easier. There we go. All the boys we had tonight, with their prices. The only ones you've hired so far are the Golden Buzzer boys. So, you've got another 4 grand to spend.
Which one's the golden buzzer boys? Have you put it on the sheet? Or...
It's in D&D's notes, yeah. The ones they've got, they've been highlighted in
Then we
piss
call
yellow.
Golden Buzzer Baragon.
Did you?
I think we did, yeah.
Cool, that's fine. It also Golden Buzzard then. So you've got, like, what, 2.5 grand to spend then?
Why did I choose 1,200?
Do 200 out of pocket.
Mm.
You boys can chip in if you want, but remember, you guys also get the leftovers of this 10k.
I liked the Atacom.
Viaticum was good for the ship.
Yeah.
Come boy.
I don't want pipe.
How
Why
could you
not?
not want pipe?
Like I said, I think he'll be a logistical nightmare.
It's his first job, man.
Just a
Precisely. We don't have the staff to
Nightmare.
train someone on the job.
You gotta start somewhere.
Do you know how much onboarding costs in terms of time and resource?
No, I'm an alien.
Precisely.
Okay.
Hi, Sarah, I'm back. What have we decided?
We're hiring pipe.
No,
Oh.
we are
Okay.
not.
I'm down.
I'll send the actual appropriate screenshot. So these are the boys
Yeah.
that you've hired.
How much is that?
The Golden Buzzard. You spent all but
7.5.
2.5. Yeah, you spent 7.5 grand so far.
Oh, did my golden buzzer go through?
Oh, you pressed it, so sure.
Yeah, I pressed it at the start. That's goodness. I'm doing
Absolutely,
well.
man.
Who else have we got? What have we got left over? Bro, I'm fucking sick. I'm sick. I'm ill.
I'm fucking
I'm
sick of
dying.
it.
Oh my god. Oh, boy, going
Fucking
down.
sick, dude.
Why are the columns like that?
That was.
We have to take pipe. We have to.
We do kind of have to take
It's
pipe.
one
You see the
silver.
shit.
I'll kill him.
I will have absolutely nothing to do with pipe.
All in
Oh,
favour of pipe, say aye.
I'll golden buzzer pipe.
Oh. Did you use yours? They didn't. Okay, well,
Didn't
that's
they?
got them buzzard, boys, I'm afraid. You've got 2,499.9 gold to use now.
Woo!
Spend it wisely.
Who else
I
is
can't believe
on
no one
the
cost
bar?
420 or 69. I'm a little bit disappointed almost.
If we take, I want to take Viaticum. I think Viaticum was very good. I think Viaticum was very good against the undead.
I agree.
Can we afford all of these apart from the captain?
No.
No.
If you take Viaticum, you'd have to choose. You've got $2,000 to spend.
$2,000.
Which, because Dr. Box is 1.2k, means you can choose one more character effectively.
Yeah, my bad.
It's
I thought
fine.
you guys come up with more interesting numbers.
No, we got very, very
My,
straight
my
numbers.
third character was going to be 300 gold, which would have solved this problem.
Rubbish.
Did John T? What did he have? Rapier. Who was the? Oh, Bargon. Yeah.
Who was Fuck Me Kaiser again?
He was the wolf boy.
The second wolf boy, because there's 2 wolves back to back, apparently.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Fighty, kill innocents, meet shield, 2 spenny. I wrote.
Too spenny till you met the rest of them.
Yeah.
Quite like Dr. Box, to be fair.
Dr. Box is kind of a Chad.
Healy box.
All right, 1, 2, 3 for Lugubrious, Kaiser, or Box. Place your votes.
Wait, hang on.
Write 'em down.
What are we doing?
I can't vote for my own character. Well, I'm going to vote for my own character.
1 Lugubrious, 2 for Kaiser, 3 for Box. Write it in Discord.
Oh, he's good.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, put the number for your choice.
Wow.
It just looks like I commanded you to write that. Leave that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Excellent instruction following, guys.
Alright, we all got it. Except you.
Yeah,
What?
it's the only one that got it wrong.
No, I'm a bad
What?
programmer. I'm sorry.
Wait, what do you
We all
mean?
got it. except you.
Ben,
Oh, what? 1, 2, or 3 vote
mean,
for the one you want. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we did
yeah.
first past the post. You did the other
Yeah.
one.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
looks like Dr. Box it is.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. Okay.
He had a bad favorite color though.
What was it? Brown. No, I forget.
Red
Red.
Yeah,
Like
fair.
Dr. Box.
skin.
Yeah. I made up all the answers for both my characters on the spot.
Whoa.
Didn't everybody do that?
I mean, no one knew the questions beforehand, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
effective. Unless people were actually, listening and then basing their answers on the repeated questions, which would be crazy. Okay, well, that appears to be the higheries. There's 800 gold left over, which will be split between the pie. So nice, guys.
Can
Yay.
we clone pipe like 800 times?
You know,
We'll
you
get
can-
the rest of our meat
and-
shields
and then-
be of similar quality to pipe. I'm going to be throwing out some fireballs on those boys.
I do have 1,000 characters lined up if you want some.
God. The never-ending session begins now. Sure. All right. Let's have Jim's 1,000, then Will's 1,000. Okay.
My 1,000 is just
This is
pipe
what
over
I've-
and over again.
Oh, my lord!
I made a thing.
You did make a thing.
Jesus.
I want the one that uses a hoe as a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You used Jim's mum as a weapon. That's crazy.
Oh,
I like how the first one is called Phoebe from Polly.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all just like random shit I made in the first tab. That's I really liked the of, van, from stuff, but it just you know how it be.
Oh. Do you be generating random names though?
Too right.
So where did Mirkwood Weather come from, Jim? I've never heard of that character before.
Have you not? It's Granny
Oh, no,
Mira Mirkwood.
Don't
Oh,
worry. I know it's
okay,
one of your
okay.
favourite D&D characters of all time.
Yeah, I like the Granny.
Oh yes.
She is quite high level. I'll make her not that high a level, or
It's fine. I need to now plan what I'm doing for the battle based around who the fuck you've hired and to give them things and give you things and do all the things. So smile.
the spell that I was actually thinking of is called Sunfall.
That sounds pretty powerful.
Oh, Sunburst. It's a lot.
Well, I will contact the hirees in the next 2 weeks, find out the things, and base some things off of that. And we'll go from there. Next week, probably going to be combat, boys. Probably going to be combat that I make up as well.
Hell no.
No, I'm going to research how they do the large scale combat stuff and then adapt it to be hopefully more fun.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed, and we'll go from there.
cool.
If anyone wants to make a character for 800 gold, feel free.
You can have
you can-
Jethro
I mean-
Chadwick.
Can I make 801 gold characters?
Hesitant to say yes, but genuinely that would be fine.
I do
That's
have-
a much more achievable target than 1,000 characters.
It's
Yeah, that's the whole
it's actually so much easier to balance for 1,000 or 800 dog shit characters because I can just put them in blocks.
I'm off all week. I could do it. I have the time.
Not if they're unique, fuck no. That will absolutely veto in a heartbeat.
Oh, what? I can't have 801 gold characters, each with their own distinct
You need a
personalities.
paragraph of backstory for each one.
I will read them to check for duplicates.
Chat GPT will read them.
The
to
first,
check for
like-
duplicates.
Yeah, I was
First,
just gonna
five
say.
will actually be
yeah.
good. First, like 5 will have some effort, and then it will just become like the most basic fucking sentences after
It'll
that.
be-
My
mum died.
my insert relative or friend here died after
Yep.
being killed by insert foe here.
The classic. Okay, well.
That's why I
Boys.
remember Tom saying it last time with like individual backstories. So I made sure to put a backstory thing on the last three columns, and I just like it's the same three columns, or it's the same column 3 times, and I just want somebody to be an orphan 3 times.
It works quite well, to be fair, from what I've seen.
All right, logical, orphan, childish, easy peasy.
You've misspelt hurried, though, just so you know.
I did not spell fucking any of these.
What?
You can get like a list of random words, my dude.
Yeah. Well, they spelt hurried wrong.
They spelled horrid wrong. They did actually. They didn't spell pedantic wrong.
They got